In Banner Elk,
We've known the people at the town hall for years. This town works together.
Hurricane Helene has provided a new perspective.
I was like, oh my gosh, how is this going to affect the town and its people?
Gary and Polly Humphreys have a special appreciation for turning on the tap.
Then you can't put a price on it.
Yeah.
I don't think you can put a price on it. I really don't. I mean, this has just been mind-blowing.
If you're going out long term, you would rather be out of power than water.
Mike Healy and Kevin Amori work for Insight Planning and Development. They're consultants helping oversee emergency repairs to the town's water and sewer system after buried lines were washed away.
And they had to rebuild the road before they could relay the pipe.
This repair and replacement work is just to get everything up and running, but then there are plans to rebuild.
It's going to be years.
Making the plant and pipes more resilient and resistant to flooding hazards.
We're going to propose to switch the water and sewer to the other side to prevent it from getting washed out, plus hardening that bank.
I mean, it's mind-boggling.
And while the Humphreys say protecting access to water is invaluable, the work does come at a cost for the towns and their taxpayers.
None of them can afford to fix this without getting the money back.
That's why FEMA offers public assistance grants following disasters to rebuild public infrastructure. But how much FEMA reimburses Banner Elk and other towns is threatened by recent changes made to the state building code by the North Carolina General Assembly.
Modern building codes are vital to protecting people from future disaster events.
Joel Scotta is with the National Resources Defense Council and advocates for flood-resistant building policies. A FEMA study found adopting modern building codes could save more than $600 billion in property damage from natural disasters by 2060. But according to multiple grading agencies, North Carolina's building codes have regressed in recent years, with one agency noting a 2023 law passed by the North Carolina General Assembly was, quote, the most concerning negative action taken by any state in the Hurricane Coast region.
And when communities or states roll back building codes or put a pause on updating the codes, then they're really putting their residents at a risk and at a disadvantage.
Because research shows modern codes can save money, building code and enforcement grades are part of FEMA's criteria to determine where federal dollars go. And while North Carolina scores have been sinking, other states in the region have been gaining ground, especially those hit hard by hurricanes this year.
These communities really need every bit of this money coming back from FEMA.
In one way, building codes and water access are a lot alike.
Until there is a wake-up call like this, I don't think people really appreciate what we have.